There it is. Now this is Nason brand. Full Thane is their registered trademark of a 2K urethane. You can get this in a PPG or really just about anything. What you really need to know is that it's a 99 Volkswagen Nimbus gray. I'm not sure what the effect is on it. My guess is that's talking about the pearl. There is a pearl component in the paint, so I would assume that's what the effect part is. It is a very, very, very close match. It's not exact. And actually, because of the pearl from one direction, it is perfectly exact. And from the other direction, it is slightly grayer as opposed to the bluer. But if you go ahead and spray, everything again, just very lightly, any paint that's good, sand it. I sanded with dual action orbital sander. At 220 grit, just gently across everything, just to knock the gloss off of it and put a good tooth on it for the color to pick up. If it's good paint, you can spray right over that paint and it'll be fine. You don't need any primer or anything other than that. If it's bare metal, you will want a primer on it. You don't have to use it. If you're going through all the trouble to restore an old saw, why not go ahead and prime any bare metal that you have and make sure that it's really, it's got a good foundation to start with. But I did buy this at O'Reilly Auto Parts. You can get it, any O'Reilly's. You can get it at any paint mixing store, Keystone, LKQ, any PPG rep, anybody. Arnold's has it. You can walk in with this picture right here, and they will mix it right up for you. You don't need a lot. I'm going to use just a couple of ounces for the entire saw, and I think the minimum that you could buy is 10 ounces or 8 ounces or something, and it was $14. So you do have to buy a catalyst. This is a two-part primer or two-part paint. It is a very hard paint. I'm not a huge DuPont guy. I'm a PPG guy, but it's worked. I like it. It wears very well. But it is a catalyzed paint, so you do have to buy a hardener. And I think the half pint of hardener I bought was actually $35. So that's far more expensive than the paint itself. And you'll want some reducer. But, all together, this works for so many different Craftsman, tools that the mid-'80s, that bluish gray, kind of battleship blue gray. And let me tell you, it's beautiful. I just lightly sanded, like I said, with 220 DA, all of the painted parts and sprayed them. And I'll throw a picture on here of the first pieces of that's come off the line. Everything else, my saw was so rusty, it actually went through the sandblast booth. And those pieces have been primed, and my primer never cured out today. It got really cool and muggy. And so hopefully tomorrow I'll get them sprayed, and I'll be able to add some pictures and video of that. But so this is your paint code for at least a 1984 Craftsman saw. And let me tell you, it is so close, and it is pretty once you get it sprayed. I'll show some pictures here right after this.